And we're back. Today's video, we're gonna hopefully be removing these Vance and Hines short shots in preparation for installing stock head pipes with a set of crusher slip-ons. I do not like these short shots. I think I've mentioned it in other videos. They have a very raspy sound to them, and to be honest, I do not prefer it. So for weeks now, I've been soaking down the rusted nuts in hopes that it comes apart. Hopefully, because if it breaks something, now I'm going to be looking at a lot more work. So with any luck, everything comes apart. And if so, we're in business. If not, then I'm going to have to really get into some more work. So let's see what goes on. So basically, first step we need to do is we need to unplug the O2 sensors and feed the wires up. All right, so your front one's here. If we get this clip off here, we'll be in business. There we go, very good. So this is the front one. You just gotta pull that apart like so, so that's ready to pull out. And then the back one is located right here. Okay, you just follow the lead, and it comes back over to here. You guys can see that good. Yep, very good. And very good. So now that's undone. So now we can go back to the other side and hope things start unbolting. So I guess the first thing I'm going to do is see if we can get the back pipe mount here. 2 1/2-inch there. There's 2 more 1/2-inch down at the bottom. So we're going to see if we can break those free. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yep, all right, very good. The next one. Very good. Yep, there we go. That's what we want. Get down in the bottom here. Oh, there we go. That's good. And then we have one more, which we have to get from up under here. I can't see it, so I'm going to just put the wrench on it, and we'll see what happens. And come on. There we go. Nice. Okay. So that came right off. Those are the easy ones. Now we're going to go to the ones I'm most worried about, and that's going to be the actual head area, which they're up under here. Let's see if make sure I got it on camera here. Loosen this, we'll bring this up. There we go. All right, so that's the flange nuts. So let's see what we got. Try to do the bottom one first and see where we're at. Let's see. Okay, so that one comes. And before I go any further, let's go to the top one and see what we got. You guys can see that too still, I hope. Let's see, make sure. Yep, all right, very good. And, oh, that was loose. All right, let's see. See how we're coming here. Yeah, that looks like that's coming off. Yeah, I've been soaking them with PB Blaster now for weeks. I don't want to... All right, looks like can't quite clear that. Let's see. This bottom one's undone? Yes. Uh-oh. Feels like the whole stud's coming out on that one. Let's see what we got. Nope, okay, very good. Nuts coming off. Sometimes the whole stud will come out. So we're hoping that that doesn't happen on any of them. Otherwise, if it does, I'm going to end up having to pick up a new stud. All right, very good. There's one. We'll put that in a safe spot. And we'll get up to this one. See, I don't want to have to take off the shields unless I have to. I really don't want to. So I'm going to try to get this. If I can here. Yeah, that's coming nice. All right, very good. Don't lose the nut. Very good. All right. So that back pipe is basically undone. I think if I take out these, yep, I'll take out these other 1/2-inch nuts now, and this pipe should come off. So let's reposition there. Let's see what we got. Take these the rest of the way out. If you're in the New Jersey area, these will be for sale. I just got to clean them. They're not scratched or torn up. They just need to be Brillo pad and cleaned up. All right, let's see. All right, there's one. Let's take out the next one, and I think this should pop off. Very good. Coming out nice. Yep, there we go. We're out. All right, there's that one. Now let's see. This should just pop off. Like so. Look at that. Very good. That didn't take long at all. I was expecting a little bit longer for that. So I'm going to lay them over here on the... I have one of my old moving blankets out for laying stuff on, so that can go there. Now, let's work our way to the front one. See if this comes off easy. Hopefully, it goes as smooth the rest of the way. We'll see where we're at here. First things first. Take the bottom one. All right, bring you around here so you can see what I'm doing. All right, there we go, right there. All right, so here's the bottom one. Nice, coming off. Very good, there's that one. Let's get this top one out. Hopefully this comes off just as easy. Oh, that was loose too, like the one on the back. I mean, they don't take much. There's not much torque on them, that I can tell you. I know it's going to be probably 100 inch-pounds, if that, to take them off. So, let's see. All right, nice. Once again, the nut is coming without the stud, thankfully. That's, like I said, that was one of my biggest worries on this, to swap this back over to stock head pipes, was getting these out without the studs coming. Because like I said, if the studs come or if they break, I mean, obviously, you know, they break, you got a real headache. All right, let's see. Get that out. All right, second nut for the front. That should be loose. Very good. Back to here. Take these two off. Let me pitch this down so you can see where I'm at. Very good. All right, yeah, let's get these out. Like I said, I am not a fan of these pipes. I like Vance and Hines slip-ons. I do not like the sound of these short shots at all. Not my cup of tea. First time I wrote it, I told the guy I bought it from, I said, dude, do you have the stock pipes? I'm going to need to put them back because I cannot stand that racket from these things. So he said, unfortunately, I bought it with these on. I said, okay. Well, and that's where we're at. All right, let's get this second one out. Get this out here. Come on. I know it was loose. There we go. All right, very good. I'll get this out. Okay, second one done. And then this should just pop off. Ah, just like so. Very good. And there is the second pipe. So that went much quicker than I expected, that portion. So that makes me extremely happy. All right, now we got to get the bracket off. See where we're at here. Take these off, swap out for a fresh used pair. I don't want to get oil all over everything. All right, now, next order of business is going to be, let's see what we got here. We got to take this cover off for the belt so I can get to the bracket. Now, the way this works is the Vance and Hines pipes don't come with the bolts, the ones on the inside and the ones on the outside, because you reuse your stock ones. So this bracket comes off. Once that's off, then the old factory style bracket goes back on, and then we go from there. So we're going to see what we can do here. Hopefully, let's see. That's going to be 5/16. Yes. Yes, very good. All right, so we'll take this next one off. All right, are we still recording here nicely? Yes, all right, very good. Okay, very good. One thing that this factory exhaust that I picked up did not come with was the back muffler bracket. All right, very good. Boom, out. The back muffler bracket goes on this bolt. It has a little ball stud that like goes in here. You tighten it up, and then the rear pipe bolts to that with a carriage bolt. So I did have to locate that, and I ended up getting it. The first time I ever placed an order with Ronnie's Fiche online, if you ever looked up like different things on your bike. First time I ever utilized that company, and I had the stuff in 2 days. They actually had it in stock for this 2008 bike. I was amazed. So, and in 2 days, I had it in my hands. All right, this one's a 3/16. Very good. Run that out slowly because it's awful small. I mean, it doesn't hold that much, but it is a smaller thread. So let's see what we got here. All right, very good. You guys can see that hopefully still. Let's make sure. Yep, very good. So this one comes out, and now this bottom one I'm gonna have to use a for a I'm gonna end up having to use a regular Allen head because this socket is not gonna fit down in there. So let me see what I got and see if we can get this rest of the way off of here. All right, where are we at? Where's my standards? There they are. Let's see. And of course it's all worn off. I can't make it out. I think this is a 3/16, because that should be a 3/16 like the one above it. See what we got here. Yes. So that's in right there. Now we got to see if we can get this loose. Oh yeah. Come on. Don't want to have to put any heat on it. Come on, get back in there. Lots of Loctite on this one. Working it back and forth. That helps to break the Loctite free when you're having problems like this. And we keep going back and forth. Go a little more. As you can see, these are pretty long. So hopefully I have enough room to back it all the way out to here, and then it's out. It looks like there's going to be, as it looks like it threads into about there. So that should give me enough room to do what I have to do. Work this back and forth again. Way over there. Gotta end up picking out the old exhaust gaskets that are up in there. And slow, so far so good. It's coming. So hopefully I don't run out of room here, otherwise I may have to get inventive. Because like I said, this is not, I was kind of hoping it would go by hand. Get it work back and forth here. Get this Loctite loosened up. Just little tricks you learn when you're working with Loctite like that. Because like the heat from the friction back and forth helps to break it all loose. So yeah, see, that's much looser now. That's nice. Get that to where it's the rest of the way out here. We'll be in business. Yeah, see, that's coming. All right. Make sure we can still see. Yes, we can. All right, very good. And then while I have this apart, I'm going to do a separate video which shows the installation of the rear foot peg mount, because the exhaust is in the way when you try to do that. So, all right, I'm running out of room here. Come on, are you loose enough? Yeah, there we go. All right, nice. Whoop, yeah, that's out. And there we go. So now we have that out. You see how rusty that is, so that's going to need a good cleaning. All right, short one in the bottom, the longer one's in the top. All right, this can go. There's the cover. Set this up out of the way. Yeah, let's see. We got one here, and we got one there. And those should be the same 5/16. All right, that's that one. Wow, now see, that one down there is going to be rough. I'm not going to be able to get the socket on that, where they put that. I got to undo this ball here. Let's see, can we get to that one? Yes, we can get to those, which is nice. The way they made this bracket, not fun. Let's see, okay. All right, that's that one. And like I said, these are all reused. You use your stock bolts, you know, when you put a Vance and Hines on. All right, that's that. I'm going to take this one here all the way out. And then I'm going to see, hopefully, I can get to that bottom one with the Allen. Otherwise, I'm going to have to find the Torx for this brake rod. You gotta remove the brake rod anyway. That's a necessity because it runs through the stock bracket. So, okay. All right, there's that one. Now, there's one out. And we'll go to this one. Not going to take this one all the way out. Just want to back it off a little more. Good enough. Now, I don't think I can get in there with this Allen head. Yeah, see, there's not going to be enough room the way they made that. I can't get it from either side. So I'm going to have to find the Torx bit for the brake rod, and hopefully that comes out. So let's see what we got here. All right, Torx bits. Torx bits. Let's see what we got. Will it reach through the hole? I don't think it's going to reach. That ain't going to reach. Well, fancy that. That ain't long enough. All right, let's see what else I got here. This will work. Try this here. This is my other kit, and I may not have the size I need. Looking at this, I may end up having to stop right here and going out and finding some tools. So we're going to see what we have. Get this out first. I'm ready to go here. Hopefully, I mean, I would think that this is not too tight. You would think on the brake rod, because it has to pivot, you know. So hopefully that ball stud is not overly tightened. All right, let's see what we got here. Is this it? That's that. Let me get the extension. And we'll go from there. This in place. Come on. And let's see if we get lucky. Is this the correct one? Yes. Very good. So that is the correct one. So we're still going right along there. You can see where it's at. And we got to back that out. Like I said, that has to come out anyway. For the stock exhaust bracket, has to slip through it. Get this out. And we'll get that. Yep, very good. And we'll just take this. And we're going to pivot this up out of the way. There we go. That can sit right there. All right, very good. So now we're still kicking along. Now we'll see if we can get this bottom one. Hopefully, with any luck, that'll pop too. That pops also. We're in business. Because like I said, I cannot get the ratchet down in there. I don't think. Maybe I can break it free with it. See, they should have probably drilled a hole here. If I was going to put this on my own bike, I would line that up and drill a hole right there. A half-inch hole. And then, I mean, it makes no sense that they put them here, but they didn't put it there. So, to be honest with you, it's kind of silly. All right, yeah, that ratchet head's never going to fit down in there. So, okay, is what it is. So this is going to go here. And then I doubt it's going to pop free. Yeah, I need to get something to grab that with, and then we'll switch to the old standby. Which everybody knows our favorite tools in the world, vice grips. So let's see if we can get a hold of this and get enough of a bite that I can break that free. Just something for leverage. There we go. All right, now. There we go. Nice. Okay. That popped. Again, if it had a hole in there, you know, you'd go straight through with the socket. Very good. Come on. You know, down inside here it gets very crusty. So the idea is the bottom bolts, it's like the bottom cover bolt is all full of gunge. And it's the same thing now with this. It's all gunged up. So all right, let's see if that's loose enough now that we can just do it by hand without need of vice grips. Come on. Hitting the case there. I don't want to scratch up the case. Very good. It's coming. How much easier it would be with just a simple hole right in a huge steel plate. Seriously. Come on, Vance and Hines. Think. You want to sell these things, make it a little bit easier on people who want to do their own work. So the socket head is so gunged up that the Allen head is sticking in it. So now we're gonna clean that thoroughly before it goes back together with the factory bracket. But today I just want to get this off and apart, and then the next video is going to be putting it back together. And then like I said, I am going to do a separate video for the rear peg mounts that I got. Like I said, they're right here. So now that's the rear peg mounts. Make sure you can see where I'm pointing. So right here, that's where the rear peg. So you can't get a straight shot for the Allen head because everything's in the way. So I'll put that on. Then when I put the factory pipe bracket back on, slides through the brake rod, it'll be on, and I don't have to worry about it. So now with the factory rod, I think all you would have to do is remove your slip-on on the back, and you could get that back. Put that back, you know, because a lot of these bikes didn't come with rear peg mounts. I guess they figured, you know, you're a Harley rider, you want to be alone on the road and free. So you don't need rear peg mounts. Well, you know, some of us have people that like to go for rides with us. You know, all right, come on. Yeah, see, that's loose now. Get that the rest of the way out with that Loctite on there, we'll be in the biz. And it's rolling right along. Come on. Come on. There we go. It's got so much crap and road grime on it down here. Beautiful. All right, so there's that one. And then we take this back one out. And of course, that one we can get with the ratchet. See, is that loose enough for hand now? Yeah, still has a bunch of crap. All right, very good. It's that one. And Vance and Hines off. So there we have it. That's how quick. Not sure exactly how long that took, but that's how quick it comes off. So it's not the worst job in the world to put them on or take them off. Other than, like I said, if I were to put this on somebody's bike or my own bike, that bracket, I would drill the hole right there. I would punch a 1/2-inch hole, and then that way I could get the Allen key in there without a problem. And then you could do everything else very easily. So the next step is this. Got to get these Screaming Eagle. Supposedly that's what was in there. I got to get those gaskets out. Exhaust gaskets. I'm going to pick here and see what we got. Everything's uncooperative today. All right, let's see where we're at. Well, that's very strange. I know it's here. There it is. Okay. Now we're getting it. Whoop, there it went. Popped. Good. I've taken these things out before, and you want to talk about issues. Look at that. Pop right out. So now we're going to switch over to the front one and hope the front one comes out exactly the same way. Bring it up a little bit here. See what we got. All right, are you going to cooperate too? Yeah, see, this one's coming out. There it goes. Okay, see how that one come out? So that's what I'm talking about. You got to make sure you take these out. I've seen people didn't know to take these out, and they put a new one on the pipe, and they push it up against, and they crush it up in, and then they end up with an exhaust leak wondering, what the hell did I do wrong? Well, if your gasket goes in, a gasket comes out, people. So that's something you need to remember. All right, so right now, we are completely stripped in that respect. So the next thing that we'll do is bring the camera over here to the pipes, and then I'm going to take off the flange mounts. All right, where are we at here? Let me get what I need, and then I'll bring you guys over here and show you. So the next order of business is the flange mounts have to come off, and the rings that hold the flanges on. So I'll come over here and show you what we're doing. Okay, first things first. All right, now we'll head over here to the pipes. And like I said, these are Vance and Hines short shots. So what you have here is your, let me move this bracket out of the way. That can sit there. So there's your flanges. But in your flanges, you have these rings, if you could see that there. So that, they're actually stuck up in the flange right now. So usually they're loose, but these are nice and snug, which is nice. Let's see if I can pop them free, and then we'll get them out. There we go. That's nice, okay? So then you have your flange, and what I always do is I take some snap ring pliers and get down in there, and usually you can squeeze it enough to come up over the piece of the pipe that's flared. Come on. I know a lot of people do this just by manhandling it, but I try to pop it up like so. And there it is, okay? Now, flange pops right off. So this setup goes on your new pipes, or in my case, the old pipes. Slip that on, put the ring back down, it holds everything in place, and then that pipe's ready to go back on. So we're going to set that over there, and then we'll get to the back one. Yeah, there we go. And it can stay there. And oh, this one's already loose. Let's get it out where you can see it. Okay, same thing. Bring this around. And then we'll, again, with the snap ring pliers. Come on, a little bit more. A little more. Get that up over the ridge. And then pop that off. And there it is. And there's the flange, and that ring can just pop right back in there until I'm ready to put the old exhaust back on. So that's that step. And then the last thing that we got to do is remove the O2 sensors, because they have to go into the pipes, the old, the old new pipes that are going on it. Now, I don't remember what size this is. I don't know if the O2 sensor tool is the same size. Let's see. And yeah, I do have an O2 sensor tool. I just don't know where the hell it's at. I thought it was in this. Yeah, there it is. All right, let's see. Let's see if it's the same one. If it's the same one, this makes life much, much easier. Let's see. Oh man, look at that. Life is easy. That is nice. That should pop right the heck off of there. All right. It should pop right off of there. Well, we'll see. Because they're supposed to have anti-seize on them, so issue is you can't really get to it when it's on the bike. There we go. That's what we want. Sure doesn't feel like they stuck anti-seize on that. All right, O2 sensor. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this one doesn't feel like there's any anti-seize on there. And I don't see any, so. There we go. All right. Yeah, there was no anti-seize on that. Look at that. See, they put that together. You're supposed to put a little bit of anti-seize on there so they don't get stuck like that. So, whoever did the install for them kind of screwed up. So, in any case, back one is the short lead. And the front one's going to be the long lead. Longer lead, not real long, but longer. So, all right, let's see what we got here. Back to there. Make sure you guys can still see what I'm doing. Yep, very good. A foot on here. Come on. Ah, there we go. Nice. That one come out much easier. Very good. Yeah, see again, no anti-seize. Nothing. So, all right, well that right there is the last step for removing the Vance and Hines system and getting ready to install the factory head pipes back on. So there you have it. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. I have a couple more subscribers since my last video, and hopefully this video will help you. I mean, if you go in a reverse order, it shows you how to put the Vance and Hines pipes on a bike. So, and there's no breaks in the video, so you can see however long this video ends up being is how long it takes to actually do the job if you have all your tools that you need. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next video, which is probably going to be the rear pegs. And then the one after that will be the exhaust. Putting the stock exhaust on, because I want to get that done. It's the middle of March here. This is the first warm day we've had in like 10 days here. So I could get out in the garage without freezing to death and do this job. So, supposed to be warm the rest of today. Supposed to be warm tomorrow. Supposed to be nice Saturday. So I'm kind of hoping if I can get all this stuff banged out. You know, the videos take a while to process and put them up. But I'm hoping I can get this banged out, because I still need to do the 5,000-mile service on the bike. There's all these things I want to get squared away, you know, as riding season comes up. Because I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this or sell it. If I sell it, I want to sell it to somebody ready to go. So, all right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.